What's going on, all you Guardians out there? Your man Sly here, bringing you some Destiny love this beautiful Monday morning. When your afternoon struggle hits around 3 p.m., just remember that it is reset day, and all of the glorious rewards will once again be ready to hide for another week. And what's up, guys? Hope your weekend was fantastic. Back to the grind, and one thing that keeps me ready to go is that Iron Banner is returning. I'm mostly a PvE player, but Iron Banner is something I think everyone enjoys from time to time. The rage quitting is real though, but hey, that's life. As most of y'all noticed, Iron Banner in Year 2 is off to a very shaky start. The cluster of a start last month pissed off a lot of Guardians, and some are still heated about it to this day. There's actually a group of Guardians trying to get everyone to boycott Iron Banner this month. Good luck to them, but I don't think it's gonna work. Either way, with a new start comes another chance to prove themselves, and this time around they unleashed some major changes to the game. I briefly went over them in last week's Bungie Weekly Update, but I want to drop a full video with a little more in-depth discussion on them. So, without further delay, let's just bounce right in. The biggest change you'll notice this time around is that there will no longer be control points to hold. They're moving Iron Banner from the classic control playlist to straight up 6 versus 6 clash. Last month, I thought they were hinting at changing it, and turns out my hint was correct. Although I thought it was going to be zone control, not clash. Hey, 1 out of 2 isn't so bad, right? 50%, right, guys? Well, anyway, I've heard mixed emotions from both sides of the spectrum. It seems like the casual PvP players are annoyed it's moving, but the serious players of PvP realm are welcoming the change. Good thing it's only for a week, and I welcome a breath of fresh air into anything. Change is good, let's give it a spin. Now, on to rewards. Last month, they effed this up pretty good. The main way Guardians were to acquire these Year 2 treasures were supposed to be from drops. It's stated by Deej that drops from the Iron Banner were the intended way to acquire gear in Year 2, but they would only start to drop after Rank 2. Well, as most of you noticed, not a lot of dropping was to be had. There was a deep-rooted glitch causing legendary items to not drop the way it was intended, and since the Iron Banner gear is legendary, it was being withheld quite frequently. So this time around, the bug is supposedly fixed, and drop rates have been increased. Also, they said that for every rank you earn past 2, drop rates increase greatly for every level thereafter. Another thing you can look forward to is a guaranteed package from Senior Saladin once you reach rank 3 and rank 5. You pick those up just like you would any other rank package. Head over to the Salad Man himself and grab your loot. As always, you can buy whatever he's selling that week with legendary marks. My advice to you is to grind out and get your marks to 200. Once you do, finish all your Iron Banner bounties and hold on to the ones that give you marks, and don't complete your weekly strike playlist yet either. Buy what you need from Salad at the end of the week, then turn in your marks bounties and do your strike playlist so you'll have extra marks left over to buy whatever you need. This may seem like no-duh advice, but you would be surprised on how many people I hear at the end of the week begging for their marks back. A couple smaller things worth mentioning are that Iron Banner artifacts can be obtained from rank 3 packages, and ghost shells are obtainable from the rank 5 package, or from activity completion rewards. No word on how high these items are capped at, but I would assume 300 is a safe bet. Lastly, rank and rep. Only a few minor changes, but nonetheless important. Starting this week, Iron Banner reputation from winning matches is increased by 20%, and something I want to mention myself is quitting. Quitting is getting out of control in Iron Banner. Now, I totally understand that if you enter into a game and it's 9k to 1k and you're down 3 people, that is completely understandable and a Bungie problem, not yours or mine. Although if you start a game and are getting beat, don't put in all that time and then just leave. Wait and get your medallion. I don't know if everyone knows this or not, but each medallion is 80% of a total victory. So even if your team loses, it's only a loss of 20% for you. For example, let's say a winning team gets 1,000 points for winning the match. When you redeem your medallion, you get 800 out of that 1,000. Iron Banner XP boosts exponentially every day the tournament goes on, and by the 5th and 6th day, those medallions can take a huge chunk off of a rank. Just as much as turning in a bounty, depending on how many you have, of course. Losing sucks, I hate it too, but stick in there, guys, and believe it or not, you learn and practice the hardest when you're losing and trying to come back. So stick in there, hammer down, Redeem your medallion. There is nothing wrong about the other team having a better run that time around, and more than likely you're going to win your next one. So make all that effort you put into it worth it. And that's it, guys. This is the first time Iron Banner has entered into the 6v6 Clash game type, and it will be interesting to see how it runs. Expect a lot less supers and a lot less points. You don't earn extra points for killing in a zone, defending a zone, capturing a zone, neutralizing a zone, etc. So I'm kind of curious to see how the longtime Iron Banner fans will react to this new change. Either way, it's coming tomorrow as well as a November update. Within this update will be the changes to Iron Banner, Shax selling swords, Banshee selling weapon parts, and Hunters getting their 3-shot back, and some improvements to quests and bounties within the Crucible. A lot to look forward to, and even more so in the future. As usual, if you're watching this right here, right effing now, then you, my legend of a friend, are the biggest badass Lord Saladin will ever see. Have a great week. Happy Iron Banner, and this is your man Sly. Done, gone, and out.